Macy here from the Love Advantage and Love 5 TV. I am your love and dating coach. Welcome. And
Hello.
I just wanted to share with you today something specific around being the people pleaser. Have you felt this? Have you felt like you've gone on a date gone on a date and felt like you were afraid to say something or share something about you because you thought you might scare someone away, or maybe you were afraid to ask for what you needed because you felt like that was going to be too much, or you just spend a lot of time being the helper and giving and supporting people and just give, and your needs aren't met just in life in general. This is a big one because I certainly have felt this in my life a lot, where I was really afraid to say something or share my opinion on a date because I thought that's not going to be accepted. And it really creates a lot of limitations in your mind because you're feeling like, oh no, you're really thinking so much about it that it's hard to be present with this other person. And it's really an insecurity that is not helpful in dating. And so today I'm sharing with you another one of the love archetypes that is really important to understand. So if you took my quiz and found out which love archetype you are, awesome. If you happen to have been the Momma Kitty, that's who we're talking about specifically today. But it doesn't totally matter which one because we have all of them within us. And the key to understanding our love archetypes is that we are vacillating between them all the time. So like yesterday, I noticed I was in the BFF, and I talked about that one a couple days ago. And then I can see when I fall into the Momma Kitty of people pleasing and feeling like I want to rescue someone or help someone and sort of jumping out of my own needs to help someone else, which is not always a bad thing to help someone else, but it's when you're doing it from a place of avoiding your own stuff. So that is really what a people pleaser does. They're just too afraid to like be with their own desires and needs, and they long to belong or to be liked. And that's natural for us as human beings, to long to belong and want to be liked. So it's not saying that there's anything wrong with us, but it's just understanding where it can become more of a problem for our own like soul and being because we're not being present with ourselves enough. So today we're talking about the Momma Kitty, and the beautiful thing about Momma Kitty, like with all of these archetypes, there's a light aspect and there's a shadow aspect. And in yogic teachings, we call these the polarities. In everything, there's a polarity. Where there's love, there's also fear. Where there's light, there's also dark. So what I find fascinating with the love archetypes is that we get an opportunity to recognize that when we're feeling pain or frustration or the challenge of the shadow piece, when we know that all of these have a polarity and we can name it, we can like, oh, look, I'm people pleasing. Oh, look, I am just leaping out to rescue everyone around me and I'm not taking care of my needs. When we recognize those aspects, then we can say, okay, there is also another way. And that's the light side, which says the Momma Kitty is the queen of self-care. She is the queen of being able to speak her truth. Meow. Like, really think of it. I know I have had cats for my whole life, and you know how they are. Like, they are not going to not meow. If they want to meow, they're going to meow. So anyway, that is kind of the gift of Momma Kitty, is that she can speak her truth. She does it when she needs to do it, but in the most graceful, conscious way. Okay, we can probably admit that maybe cats don't have the graceful part down or the conscious part down, but I think it is an important teaching to know that we do, as human beings, have the right to speak our truth. And if you're looking for your special person, which I assume if you're here you are, then you want to be able to stand in that power of being able to speak your truth. And in that also recognize that you can create healthy boundaries, energetic boundaries, so that you're not feeling drained in your life. Because I find that when we're people pleasing and we're rescuing, all of our energy is jumping out into other people's lives. And then we find that we're just so drained. It can even be a subtle thing. For me, I noticed when I was with groups of people a lot as a sensitive person that I felt drained. And even when I worked in corporate America for a million times 10 years, that I found being in that environment, I felt really drained a lot. But once you can learn how to develop healthy boundaries, develop your energetic, just own your energetic space and take care of that, and really develop a really good plan for your own self-care, and learn how to consciously communicate so you can speak your truth, then you can absolutely stand in the amazing power that is the Momma Kitty archetype. And I am going to share that with you on a special masterclass. So stay tuned. I put the information below about how you can access the masterclass. It's called Unleashing Your Inner Gurus, like guru, but gurus, because these archetypes are like that inner guru, that inner teacher that absolutely can guide us in every moment. And at every moment, we may be like vacillating between the light or the dark of these different things. But once we know how to identify them, then guess what? We can more efficiently move to the space of light. And generally what the light means is that we're feeling in a more solid in our alignment with ourselves and with our soul and our needs, and we're able to take care of ourselves in a beautiful way. And when we can do that, we just feel happier. And when we feel happier, then we can be seen in our most beautiful selves, and we're not insecure. We're not, leaving our body worried about other people. We're not criticizing ourselves. We're not feeling resentment or anger. We have ways of managing that. So please check out this complimentary class that I'm offering all of my community. And when we are awakening our inner gurus and bringing out that happiest self, we can truly attract the perfect match for us in our love life. And not only that, we're attracting opportunities and prosperity and all things that are already meant for us. It's just that when we get in that contracted mode of the shadow sides of our love archetypes, then we're not really able to receive those things. So today was about Momma Kitty. Please watch the earlier videos because I talk about the BFF, and the BFF is the one that is bringing us the power to accept all of ourselves and bringing us the ability to forgive. And I've also talked about the magic fairy princess, and she's the one who is the one who can create and bring prosperity, and she brings so much compassion in the world. And tomorrow I'm going to be sharing the final love archetype, which is called the unicorn lover. And I know that I've already heard from a lot of you, and I've heard there are a lot of unicorn lovers out there right now. So I can't wait to share that with you. Thanks for joining me. Go ahead and register for this class. I'm only doing it once, and there's not going to be a replay. So please make an effort to join me for this complimentary course so that you know how to activate all of these, and from there attract the kinds of the relationship you want and all things amazing in your life. And just feel your own essence. Feel happy. Feel strong in you. We know that relationship ultimately starts with connecting to the you in you. And that's what we'll do. So thanks again for being here. So much love to you, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.